Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. The views expressed in this video are just the ramblings of one crazy old senile man, so your mileage may vary. This applies to me. How you guys doing today? Another good day here in South Alabama. I'm pretty happy today because I'm going down to Pensacola tomorrow, get out and about a little bit. I'm starting to enjoy these little excursions out of town even more so now because I'm getting a little stir crazy around here. So yeah, it'll be nice to get out and just see some people, be out and about. Might even try to make it over to the beach, but it's going to be kind of chilly down there. But anyhow, I just wanted to talk today about some feelings of mine on how the raw food diet is not natural here and what my strategy is. I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button now, then click on the little bell and check send notifications so YouTube doesn't unsubscribe you from the channel. It should do that on other channels as well. Yeah, I've been thinking about this a little bit lately. I'm just not in my happy place right now. I'm not getting fruit, and I need fruit. But one thing I want to say before I even really get started on this isn't a bitch session. This isn't me complaining. This is actually me being rather kind of grateful. It's kind of like another learning opportunity, and I'm learning a lot of things and figuring a lot of things out spending this extended time in the States. Just a little brief backup there for some people that may have not watched my videos before. I've been doing this lifestyle for about 5.5 years, and up until about 6 months ago, about 5 months ago, I had always done it in Costa Rica. So that's almost like having a cheat sheet to start off doing raw vegan down there. It's almost hard not to be raw vegan down there. I mean, there's great fruit everywhere. I don't want to say I took it for granted, because if you go back and look at a lot of my videos, I said in those videos, I said, I'm not going to take this for granted because I'm going to be missing this in a few months. But I didn't really know what it was going to be like. So one thing, right now it's basically bananas. I will say there was a period there where I was getting regular mangoes. Now, I think I did a video a week or so ago where I had gotten some Atalfo mangoes, and I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, I get some in Pensacola tomorrow. But that's just very hit and miss right now, and that was really out of the blue and unexpected. There was a while where I was getting really good Kent mangoes from one of the Asian markets down in Pensacola, and it was much better back then. It was much better because I was getting some of that, and it wasn't just all bananas. Right now, basically on the fruit, it's all bananas, and I've just come to a peace with that, for being it is what it is. I mean, there's always strawberries around here, and I'm not one of those fanatics about reading little charts and whatever, but strawberries are one of the dirty dozen, and they do have a lot of pesticides and whatever, and I'm sure none of these are organic. I'm not even really sure where they're coming from. What else? I got a mango last week in Walmart. Not the Atalfos, but it looked okay, and it cut okay, and the texture was okay. It wasn't bad or anything, but it was just had no flavor to it whatsoever. So basically, for one reason or another, I'm pretty much down to doing it with bananas right now. Now, I love bananas. I think it was yesterday I was talking about in a video, or recently. I love my bananas. I love them, and I'm getting a newfound appreciation of them. But that's not. And somebody will watch this. I did a video recently, and somebody's like, well, you just can't live on, well, I don't want to live on bananas. But that's just kind of where I am right now. And I'm just doing, basically, my strategy is I'm doing the best to feel like as close as I was in the tropics as possible. I'm just trying to emulate that feeling and create different ways to doing it. So it's mostly bananas. Now, as you know, if you've been watching me for a while I've been in the States, I do eat more cooked food here. People kind of ask me, well, what do you eat? It's just very simple stuff for the most part. When I do eat cooked, I don't eat fat. One of my things, I try not to ever eat fat when I'm eating the cooked, just one of my little things. And I try to eat as much as simple as possible. Now, I do eat sweet potatoes from time to time, but I'm finding lighter lighter cooked works better for me, like the squashes, the butternut squash, the spaghetti squash, even like just Italian green zucchini. But I do eat more cooked food here. And sometimes, like the other day, I did have some potatoes and I had some yuca. And it's like I say, it's not one of those things where, oh my God, I feel awful. I ate a starch, I ate a potato. But I don't feel like I do when I'm in the tropics, really thriving. So basically, I think what I'm going to do is just accentuate the positive and double down. I'm going to work on the minerals. I think I've been mentioning to you, I'm growing wheatgrass. So I'm just going to go hard on the bananas. I've just been doubling down on the bananas recently, making sure I have plenty of bananas around all the time. Right now, I've probably got at least 40 or 50 in the house. There's some freezing. So I've been hitting the bananas really heavy the last few days via green smoothies, via nice cream, and I'm just going to kind of continue to do that. And with this wheatgrass, since I'm not getting the fruit right now, I could sit around and whine and moan and cry about how I'm not getting fruit, or I could take care of some other areas and really work on minerals. And that's what I'm going to do, you know, by having, now that I can grow my own regular wheatgrass. Pretty excited about that. And you know, my daily green boost, that's grown in the process and everything. It's really good stuff. I would highly look at it. I know some of you out there, somebody will be twitching a little bit. You don't do any powders or supplementation or whatever, so that's okay. But yeah, so I'm just going to double down on the wheatgrass juice, the daily green boost, and my spirulina, and work on, you know, getting more minerals in my body until I get back to the tropics in February. The reason I'm saying it's not natural here, and once again, it's not natural for me. We're 7 billion, how many people on this planet now, organisms, and we're all different. So, you know, don't get your little panties in a bunch because I say something that may not resonate with you or may not go with your lifestyle. We all do it our way. But the reason I'm saying it's not natural is this is food, this is eating, this is energizing our bodies. I don't think it's supposed to be so hard. I mean, I see all these little tricks, and I've even done videos before getting through the winter and doing this and working in an environment that's not so friendly. Well, do I need to be working this hard for my food when, if I consider this my natural way of eating, my natural way of living, then I should be where it's a naturally easy way to get my food, like we were designed to get, where I can just get papayas everywhere, where I can get mangoes, where I don't have to, you know, settle for half-assed fruit with no taste, frozen fruit. I mean, I'll freeze my own fruit, and I imagine even that compromises it a bit, but I just don't see a lot of nutritional value in this frozen fruit in your frozen section in the supermarkets, whether it's labeled organic or whatever. I need to be eating the real thing. And I just don't think I don't think we were designed. I just don't think food is supposed to be having to do all these little tricks and sneaking and this and that just to be raw vegan in a hostile environment. So basically my strategy all boils down to is I'm just trying to hold on until I get back to Costa Rica in February. Now, I might have to figure out a little bit more long-term strategy. I think some of you that know my story know my mother's older. My mother's 87 years old. And I don't know, after having been here for 5 months, if it's going to be feasible for me to go back to the tropics and live full time. So I might just be doing this for a while, you know, spending 3 months in the tropics and then coming back here. Well, what I'm going to try to do is kind of start trying to time things to where if I am doing that, where I'm in Costa Rica or I'm out of the States when I'm not able to get stuff here, and then I'm down there in Costa Rica. And when I am here in the States, in Alabama, where I'm not getting the best, just to try to hang in there as close to that high vibration as I can. Like I've mentioned in other videos, I generally always stay within a week of getting back to that top feeling. Like I say, you put me on a plane tomorrow and we go to Costa Rica, probably within 3 days, I'm mostly back. Within 5 days, I'm strong as hell. Within 7 days, I'm totally back to the tropics. My body's shed off all this gunk up here, and I'm back to being myself. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to hang on the best I can while I'm here. I am going to double back down and stay more raw by just defaulting to the bananas. You know, as long as I keep some frozen bananas and keep the bananas interesting, I can have at least have some banana and ice cream. And you know what? It doesn't bother me in the cold. I had banana and ice cream for breakfast the other morning, one of our coldest mornings. I just put a big jacket on. So that's what I'm going to do. Just double down on the bananas, double down on the minerals, and do the best I can until I get back to Costa Rica. But I am going to just kind of finally accept that I'm doing it with bananas here and stick with them. Another reason why it's a little bit harder too without my tropical fruit is I like to go on these little periods of really low fat, no overt fat, and all my fat-free dressings that I really liked on salads. I'm not eating nearly as many salads as I did down there, or as I like to be, because I don't have my fruit. And a lot of my no-fat, low-fat salad dressings down in Costa Rica were fruit-based, like mango and red pepper. Holy smoke. I went 1 month, I think I ate that dressing or a variation of that dressing probably 25 times during the month. So anyhow, just doing the best I can. But yeah, this isn't natural here, but you do the best you can and you hold on. And I think long term, just to finish that little strategy up, I'm not spending a lot of money now while I get this new business of the shirts and a little bit of this e-commerce up and running. I'm trying to be very judicious with my money. As the money starts coming in, more shirt sales come in, and my economic situation changes a little bit, I'm just going to start supplementing by buying fruit here. You've got MamiFruit.org that a lot of times of the year they have the Mami Sapotes. They have some really good stuff. And also too, I would highly encourage to check Martha's Best Papayas. They're a little bit pricey. I kind of figured out this one package that I could order that after shipping and everything, it would come out to about $7 a papaya. That's expensive, yes. Wouldn't do it all the time, no. But for the best of the best papayas, I could justify it. So I'm going to just see, you know, just kind of keep developing sources like that and start ordering a little bit of fruit. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.